Hello guys, it's your boy Moose and we are back with another video. Today's video I'm gonna show you how to solo facility raid on a hard mode. Now of course I have seen that one comment in my abandoned alleyway video telling me if I could try to duo alien attack. I am trying to work on that, but that is extremely difficult for me. It's been taking me a lot of attempts to do it. I will get to be doing that someday once I'm able to figure out like a good strategy to do my alt account. So yeah, for now I'm gonna do like maps I know how to solo without like any need like help trying to figure out some stuff. So in today's video I'm gonna show you how to easily solo facility raid. Now you're gonna want to set up your fences and your wizards just like this. It can be a little bit difficult to set this up because you might accidentally misclick one of these, so make sure you place them in the right tile. Make sure you also look to see if they're all covered up. What you're gonna want to do is place down more fences over here, and this is all the fences you can just place down. And then now what they should do is they should be going all the way to over here. The fencing on this map is really easy. You don't need to use like a lot of like extreme measures like other YouTubers do when they do this map. You don't have to take it to extreme measures because the Chaos Sentry for me always spawns on this side, so I don't have to always take it like that high measures. So yeah, what you're gonna want to do is farm a little and also upgrade your wizards to level 2 just to kill off the sentries. You don't want to have like as much leaks on this map. You can place your lemonade cats up here. Your goal is to get Franks over here by placing down a fence, and your goal is to have wizards somewhere here to be able to cover most of the things, and also to be able to easily defend off. Of course, upgrade. Let me drink some water. Hold on, guys. Pro tip to always drink water when you're playing Tower Heroes, because Tower Heroes takes way too long to solo these maps. I took like 30 minutes or something on my abandoned alleyway map, and I'm probably gonna take 30 minutes on this map as well. Make sure to stay hydrated. Staying hydrated is important. You always can't have no life. You know those stupid Twitch streamers that always are like, oh, I need to drink some G Fuel at the start of my day because, yeah, I hate the taste of water. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. I hate Twitch streamers right like that, bro. They're annoying. Just drink water like a normal person. And it's always like they say it tastes bad. Like, what taste does water have? It's a liquid. It's not really like a taste to water unless you're drinking flavored water. There's nothing really wrong with drinking water, so I don't know what these Twitch streamers on TikTok are all about. The only reason I remember those guys is because like I was watching a YouTube video earlier about these idiots. I'm not gonna lie, I hate them with like all my heart, man. They're the most cringe people on earth. Anyways, all you're gonna want to do is just place down 8 wizards like this. And you're gonna want to wait a little until the wave ends. You're gonna upgrade these fences soon, before 40 intermission. Also, we're gonna want to wait for the electro slime to pass by. And while we just wait for that, just gonna do some map exploring. Also, cool Easter egg, when this sentry goes by, it'll respawn after a while, after it goes through the doors. And as you can see, it just reappears right here for some reason, just waiting till the door opens. I didn't know it could actually go through, this door. But apparently it does. Anyways, while you wait for the golem, you can start to set up your fences. What you're gonna want to do is set up something like this. This is like a good placement you can do. You don't want them like instantly going there, so suggest you set that up. Most of them are ignoring it, but it's fine. And this is to prevent no leaks from basically happening. The golems that like will obviously like break through these walls. They're not that much of a problem to deal with because they're really slow, and the wizards would be able to take care of them within seconds. Because it's 7 times 8, that's 56 if each of them hit at once. And at a fire rate at 1.8, that's really fast. Watch. Let's take this Electro Slime for example. This one has 93 health. You'll see how fast it gets obliterated. Of course, they all don't hit it at once, but look at that speed. And that's a really fast enemy. Faster than that's like 2 times the speed of a golem. So obviously, you would expect this to happen. Anyways, you're gonna want to start to set up a little bit more fences. A fence placement like this would be good. Now you can obviously skip the wave. These golems aren't really that important. Once you have 2 lemonade cats to level 3, you're gonna want to start to save up so you can upgrade your fences soon. Here come the viruses. Viruses won't really be an issue. They'll just be like an annoying enemy. I'll just appear. And obviously, because of the wizards having this amount of space, it's really easy. Of course, there's some viruses that are getting by. That's absolutely fine. If the golems from the back break your fences, you'll be fine still. Not really that much of a problem. There's this one golem in the back. They're probably gonna break it, aren't they? Yeah, these stupid viruses are in the way. It's fine if they leak. So yeah, yep, here come the golems that broke through the wall. Just wait for them to pass by, then you can replace it. You can also skip the wave. Not really gonna be doing a lot of more fencing by now. Just leave the fencing like this. And also put this down. You can upgrade your lemonade cats again. Of course, this one might break this, but it's absolutely fine. It's only like one wall, so not much of a big deal. A big onslaught of them. You might take a little bit of damage from this, but it's not that much to really harm you. You'll be fine. Now, of course, I did take a pretty big amount of damage from this, but I am still fine. And this is where you're going to want to start to set up. Of course, this one dies, luckily, before it even reaches. You're going to want to now set up your first hot dog frank here. This is to be able to make sure you don't leak anymore, like the massive leak I just did. Because here come the cat wares, which are basically the same thing as the viruses. They're just extra things that just spawn in, so it's pretty annoying. But Frank will be able to like chip them down, so you're fine. So you have all your lemonade cats at level 3. You can skip this wave, by the way, it won't really matter. Place down 2 Franks like this. And we're gonna want to place down a Spectre. Oh, I should probably mute that so I don't put a thing under my video. Upgrade that to level 2 for now. Spectre level 1, it doesn't really matter that much. the other side, they'll be fine though. Upgrade this to level 3. Make the range a little bit more bigger for the Franks, so they are able to hit it. They're able to hit the enemies easier. Can skip the wave, by the way, if you want to. This is sadly only in range of 1 Hotdog Frank, but it's fine. Here come the sentries. The sentries you'll be able to easily deal, or now they're both in range. You can just keep Balloon Pile at level 4 if you want to. You don't have to upgrade it to level 5. You're able to just keep it at level 4. The sentries aren't that much of a deal. Sentries are just like a little bit stronger malwares and slightly slower. Here comes the first Reaper. The Reaper isn't even that hard to deal with, so it'll be fine. Not to mention, not really much can get by because of the Franks. The Franks have pretty big range. They're able to hit like the entire thing basically. This is why Frank is considered one of the best. The area damage is crazy. And as you can see, it's dead now. You can upgrade your lemonade cats, finally. Of course, here come a little bit more tankier sentries incoming. And these guys could start to be a little bit of a deal. Just place down 2 more Franks, just like this. As you can see, Franks carry. Start to like get 2 more Franks down also. You don't have to worry about getting overwhelmed, by the way. You can't really get overwhelmed on this map. Of course, in the early game you saw me got overwhelmed, but right now you can't really get overwhelmed as much. Once most of them clear, skip the wave and upgrade another Frank. The next intermission will be at wave 23, so be aware of that. You will need 7k mana, well, 7.7k technically, able to upgrade it. Skip the wave. Also, I want to tell you guys something. The only reason I'm really doing facility raid is just so I can get like the followers on this map. So why don't you want the followers? The followers are pretty cool. I like the sentries. Anyways, here come the electro slimes. What you're gonna want to do now is, now you have level 4s. You're gonna want to upgrade your Frank to level 4 as well. Well, only you want 2 to get to level 4. You can keep these 2 at level 3. But you want to upgrade like the top and the bottom, so they're able to reach more. There will be a lot of electro slimes, but then again, Frank carries, obviously. Now you're gonna want to save up to get the next fencing. And just buy 1 max lemonade cat for now. You should save up for the fencing at this point, just to make sure. You don't want to do it too early or too late. You want to do it at like a right point, which this would be at a right point. There's nothing that really stuns on this map, so you'll be fine. Upgrade another farm. Now this, you might make enough money this way, but it is suggested that you do get this after the wave, after wave 21. You have to buy it instantly if you want, but yeah. I'm just gonna spend my money, because I know I'll be able to afford it next round, thanks to all the mana I'm gonna get. Also, at wave 20, there is a speed up in the enemies, so I suggest you be careful. Even though you don't even need to be careful, because these guys shred through. Franks do so much damage and so much splash. Even if like a 2-second rate, they're still really good. The amount of damage they do. I just swept through that. Upgraded to level 3. Nice. And after upgraded to level 3, get your last Lemonade Cat max, and yeah. And here come a little bit more tankier sentries that will start to appear. But you'll still be fine. You want to start to upgrade your Franks now, so you don't have to deal with these guys. These guys can be a little bit of a threat. They do have a lot of health. And some might get by like this. But don't worry, they're not much of a big deal. You can just start to level up your Franks. You're gonna want to max your Balloon Pal. So you're able to get maximum efficiency on the Franks. You always want the best range when you're using these guys. Of course, you're gonna want to wait for most of the enemies to die first. You can also start to place down these. Build that up. And skip the wave. Anyways, that should be all of the enemies. You're gonna want to fence like this. Yep. The next fencing can be a little bit expensive, but you'll be fine. I'm gonna start to max out your 4 Franks, so you'll be able to deal with the next set of enemies that are incoming. So I'm pretty sure after this wave, all the doors should open. Oh, they don't. But here come the malwares. So this is where you're going to want to upgrade Franks for maximum efficiency. Also, they're able to hit enemies on this side, if you're able to get like lucky. Of course, malwares aren't that much of a deal. Even though they have way more health than the sentries, you'll be fine because of your new Franks. They'll be more than 100 damage. So not much of a problem there. Keep upgrading the Franks. Now here all the doors should be open now, which could make up for a little bit of difficulty. Well, not really that much difficulty. We're all just going in one route. Anyways, after wave 25, once you have all the 4 Franks to max, save up your mana so you can now try to get the all your fences. You can skip the wave if you want. It won't really matter that much to your play. But yeah, this is like smooth sailing from here. Here come the big cat wares. We'll be fine though. Most of the enemies don't spawn, like golems don't spawn anymore, so your slowest enemies are like the reapers now. So you'll be absolutely fine. Upgrade defenses. Oh, hey, there's reapers moonwalking. That's cool. We'll keep moonwalking after here. Oh, it stops moonwalking. That's really cool. Interesting to see the moonwalk. Anyways, should be 21k for the next fences, but you won't really need the next fences yet. Let's see how far this range goes to. Oh, here comes the bigger sentries. You can upgrade your Spectre to level 3 to increase the range on it. Right. Right. You guys are getting in my way. Please move. Thank you. Now this should be the intermission. But you will be fine. You already have your fences up. Also, the reason you're not gonna want to like wait until like after intermission, like you accidentally spend most of your stuff, and then you try and buy it like when your intermission ends, you get the mana. The enemies will spawn instantly. I'm just gonna let you know that. So they will try and break your wall, and you will die. Cause I'm pretty sure the first enemy that spawns in is a big sentry. Anyways, you can try and set up the next fencing, just like this. Not that much of a big fencing. I can reach just one crank over here. This wave is basically just a bunch of malwares, catwares, and big sentries. Not much of a big deal. Yawn. Just sentries. Anyways, at wave 29, here come pretty tanky sentries, 2k health sentries, like the normal big sentries. These guys aren't that much of a big deal, but this is where it's gonna become a pretty kind of big deal, because now you're gonna want to save up to buy the max walls. Oh, moonwalking sentry. Can obviously skip the waves. But here come the malfunction doors. These don't really matter. They didn't even malfunction. All of them are still open. That's kind of stupid. I'm gonna show you guys a little Easter egg real quick. Where's that one room? Oh, here it is. Stop. We also have the lemonade vending machine. Cool Easter egg on this map, apart from the sentry we saw earlier. You can again skip the wave and get all your fences, just like this. Anyways, here come the 4k health sentries. These guys are really tanky. They're basically double the health of this thing. Since you're gonna want to start upgrading your Franks again. Of course, you'll see, obviously, though, the Franks are crazy. Absolutely destroy this thing in a matter of seconds. Of course, it does get, like, farther than most of the other enemies we've seen so far, but it's not even that much of a big deal. They still get destroyed in a matter of seconds, basically. Anyways, here comes the next big sentry. Just another sentry with like 800 extra health. Not much of a big deal with the Franks. These guys are really easy to kill. The reason you're going to want to place down max Franks is because Franks are going to be like your main DPS on the boss for the start. And then your last like remaining bit of DPS is going to be Wizard. Of course, this is really easy. Now, when you have all your Franks to max, here's an intermission. Free money. You can just set up fences like this on these sides. You don't really have to set up like the effort of putting this. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can just put down 4 for each. It's more cost efficient, and also you don't really need to like put that much fences at this back part. Anyways, now that you have all of your Franks to max, which I'm gonna see if I do. Oh, here comes a giant sentry. Yeah, the giant sentry comes after wave 34. Alright, so they're all max. So now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to upgrade your Spectre to level 4, and you're gonna want to place down the remaining wizards you're able to place down. Of course, I'm going to sell to adjust these. These placements are really terrible. You're gonna want to max them out one by one. There will be the plasma swine, and there also will be the giant sentry, but again, you're good. And I'm checking our enemy progress. Yeah, sentry, 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 big sentry, big sentry, big sentry, big sentry. This is like the best way to farm sentries. And also malwares and catwares. See, you have a lot of bigs. This is malwares, big catwares, catware. So yeah. You can skip the wave with the giant sentry. It's not that much of a big deal. It's just there as like a big threat to most of your things. Oh, it looks like they only spawn on this side and that door for some reason. As you can see here, it will make a pretty big path, but like, yeah, not that much of a big deal. Now you're saying, oh, there's gonna be multiple of them soon. Like right now, there's like 3 of them basically. It doesn't matter. Frank is like doing most of the DPS, as you can see, because I only have like 2 max wizards down. So guess where most of that DPS is coming from. You see, it's absolutely shredding them. This one, which isn't even being targeted by wizards, really low already. You already see, like, look at this plasma slime. It's getting destroyed right now. Yeah, you can start to like skip the last couple of waves. Try not to skip them like fast though, because that might be a really bad idea. But yeah, you're basically done with all the fencing. Here come the next sentries. This yellow one. This map is probably the most efficient on grinding like sentries. This map is really hated by like so much people. But me personally, I only would find this map as like a good way to practice my tower hero skills with different like strategies, and also just to grind sentries. I don't have the followers yet. Because yeah, taking a 2-year break from tower heroes wasn't the best idea. So now everyone's probably gonna think I'm like a noob. Oh, you don't have this cool follower. You're not the nice follower. But I'm so good at Tower Heroes, man. In fact, the only reason I'm doing this is because I was inspired by Wonder Wayne 3. Of course, this isn't his exact strategy if you watch his video on it. But mine is definitely way more different because I like different fencing. We have the same heroes though. Also, we have the bigger giant entry. This is the last enemy that will like the last new enemy that spawns on this map. By the way, again, not that much of a big deal. Yawn. Oh, we got a mimic. Where is it? Is it over here? Oh, small mimic, but hey, I don't really care. You know, I just realized, if you're ever doing like a speedrun on maps, getting a mimic like at the last second before a wave ends would technically be like a big like impact on the run, because it takes like there's like a delay on skipping the wave once a mimic spawns in. Unless you kill it instantly, but like still. But yeah, this map is like really easy. Of course, it does take a long time. I checked my recording, 31 minutes in. Still, 23 coins. So even if we lose this, I'll still get like a good amount of coins though. So that's nice. Anyways, checking the hero data. All of my wizards are now maxed, which is good. That's what you like to see. You can skip the wave, obviously. Just don't skip wave 39. There aren't that much like powerful enemies on this wave, but like I suggest you just don't yet. Wait for like most of them to clear out. Now, as I remember, Chaos Sentry always spawned on this side for me, and I don't get why. But sometimes he could spawn on this side for some reason. I have no clue why he spawns on either two of these. He doesn't spawn on any of these other doors though, so that would be kind of stupid. So yeah. I'd imagine someone would actually do an all-entrance run. That'd be actually pretty sick to see that. And also, you want to stall a little so you can get your Spectre ability to wait. Anyways, once most of the giant sentries have cleared out, clear out in a bit. Feel bad for this plasma slime, but time to skip the wave. And now this is what you're gonna. You have to sell the fences, by the way. It's not mandatory to sell the fences. And here comes the music that haunts my dreams forever. Sell your farms and you upgrade all your wizards again. And as you can see, the Chaos Sentry is full. It spawns on the left side for some stupid reason. Anyways, you're not gonna want to use Spectre ability instantly. That's a really bad idea. I suggest you don't do that. Anyways, I'll turn down the music, so I'm probably gonna get a copyright thing on this. I'll just turn down a little so at least like some people can hear it. I'll be able to barely hear it. But again, wait until most of them are in range, by the way. You can see they're already doing a lot of damage to it. And all the Franks are in range. Use Spectre. Start to absolutely shred this thing's health in a matter of seconds. Wizards have really big range when they get the magic boost, by the way. Here comes an extra giant sentry. Save up your money, by the way. Don't spend all your money on Wizard's magic boost. Save it for Spectre fire rate boost. Use another one. can see, most of them are still in range. You're gonna want to kind of sell the ones that don't really like reach the side over here. Here comes the giant sentry. You can pop another fire rate boost, and you can just place down wizards to be able to deal with this. Place down a little bit of Franks here. Place down like your 10th wizard. So you really need to place down. Magic boost that. You're going to want to save the Franks that are able to hit this side so they can get back their DPS. Magic boost that wizard. Now, of course, Giant Sentry will die even if it can reach like this part of the map because of how massive wizard range is. As you can see, the Franks start to reconnect. These guys start to get a little bit out of range. Sell them. Use Spectre. See the Franks doing some work. Helping kill this. Save up another one for another Spectre boost soon. Chaos Sentry might summon another Giant Sentry before it dies, by the way. Just a fair warning. See, yep, got a little bit unlucky here. He summons a last resort. And as I said, Wizard has big range, so you'll be fine. As you can see, this dies. You just pop that so you can kill this thing faster. But yeah, Giant Sentry won't be able to reach it at all. So yeah, and that's how you solo facility raid on hard mode. That is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, really good amount of coins thanks to the Mimic. But yeah, guys, be sure to like and subscribe. And to that guy that wanted me to do alien attack on a hard mode, I will get to that soon at some point if I'm able to ever do it. It will take a lot of strategy to do it, but I'll eventually do it in one of my videos, just not now, because I've had some trouble doing attempts of that map. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all either tomorrow or the next day for another video. See you guys.